Yo, can you hear me? Am I special? Oh wow. Oh, it's doing the bonus. Alright, cool. I'll check the thing. Right. Yeah. Oh wait, whoops. Wrong microphone. Just one moment. I can't believe I got this. Oh. Hey, that's better. Alright. Do I have the Twitch app on my phone? Let's see. Doesn't look like it do. Twitch? Oh, I do. Channels, me. Viewers, 0. Okay. Need my cushion on my back. Alright. Oh, let's play the games. Hello, boy. Well, hello. I love Ratchet and Clank. I love video games. Oh, this is a good time. Look at that. That shitty quality.
Final step, attach robotic ignition system. Thank you for using help desk.
Let's. Oh wait. There's a button for subtitles. Triangle, circle, square, X. I don't remember. Alright, I'm just gonna press everything except start. No, none of these seem to be the subtitles. None of these seem to be subtitles enabled. Fuck it. In the options menu, he knows that. You know that. I want to be able to talk and hear without hearing. Oh yeah.
Welcome to the Gadgetron help.
Shut up, Gadget. Imagine if there would be subtitles for every bolt you collect. Think. Oh, how are people doing? How are people holding up in this world? I just needed a bit of happy fun times. Usually when I stream it's like, oh, I should make the stream into something I can turn into a video or something. Oh, I should only stream games that I'm planning to use the footage of to make a review. Oh, but that's not what's fun about streaming. What's fun about streaming is playing the games that you like. I shouldn't try to make it something weird. Haven't streamed in a while, haven't played games in a while. I've just been, you know, trying to be an artist of various types. Trying to draw, trying to write, trying to do everything. And it's just, you know, I haven't really given myself a break, and the breaks I have been giving myself, they're like, you know, I feel bad at the end, because nobody likes watching YouTube videos. They just like wasting their time so that they're not bored. YouTube videos suck, dude. Even good ones are like, ah, I shouldn't have spent all that time on YouTube. You know, you feel bad for just doing it because of how meaningless it feels. But streaming doesn't feel meaningless because, one, video games better. Video games is interactive and therefore better. And also, people, you know people are watching it because they stream chat. They chat in the stream chat. So, like, I'm providing something for other people. Oh, yeah. One thing Ratchet 2 has is much faster turning around speed. I remember my friend, he played Ratchet Clank 2, and then he went back to Ratchet Clank 1, and he told me in the playground, like, it's so hard going back to Ratchet Clank 1, because you move so slowly. And I tried it, and I was like, whoa, you're right. What the fuck? But we didn't say fuck. We weren't, you know, lawless freaks. I like the word freak, I keep saying it.
You can also use it in first person by holding down the L1.
Oh no, I didn't kill him. Shit. I like this beginning enemy. They give you that... They teach you about the things where you've got distance to kill the enemy, and you can stay safe if you know how to not be killed. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do a little stream thing. Let's do a little stream thing. When I get enough bolts, you get to decide which of the two guns I can buy, the blaster or the pyrocitor, and we'll go from there. And if I can't buy anything, if you say no guns, then I'll just have to use me bomb glove. And that'll be like a funny challenge.
You bet. I built that ship with.
And look at those subtitles.
Currently, I'm in search of someone who could be of assistance in saving the solar system. Do you know where I might find that fellow?
Why are they so out of
On the
sync?
radio every week. Other than that, no. Hey, what's with all this save the solar system stuff anyway?
Anyway, what's all with all the save the solar system?
Hello, citizens of my race, the Blog.
Wait,
have a
why
small
doesn't this have
problem.
subtitles?
Our planet has become so polluted, overpopulated, and
That just seems
poisonous
very
that
silly.
we
That
are
seems
no
like a
longer
bit
able
of
to
a
dwell
mistake.
here. But I, Chairman Drek, have a solution. We
I was watching a
constructing
movie, so I'll keep doing that, but hi,
world
Hippo.
using the
Hello.
choicest planetary components available. So, what does this mean to you might ask? Using highly sophisticated technology, which you couldn't possibly understand.
Oh, Chairman
we will be
Drek.
extracting a
You know,
large
they
portion of your
remade the
planet
first
and
game
adding
and
it
made a
to
movie
our
out of
new
it.
one.
I have that game. I haven't played it. It just... I heard that the movie was kind of shit, and the game was a movie game, and as all movie games, they fail to... You know, they want you to see the movie, so they don't give you enough information as to what's happening. So it's basically like they made a remake of Ratchet Clank, cut most of the story out of it, and made like cutscenes that you can sort of understand still. But if you haven't seen the movie, you don't get why they're doing anything.
Well, good luck getting Captain
The
Quark to
gameplay
help
looks
you.
a little
Actually,
nice,
you could help me.
the same.
If you could use your ship to take me to the
But, like,
coordinates contained in
you
this
don't
info box,
need it.
I might be able
This
to gather
game's
further
great.
information there.
Even if
they
I
even
wanted
have
to,
an
I
HD
can't.
version of
I'm
this.
missing a crucial component of the ship.
Why would they need to remake the first game? It was a big fucking
robotic
smash
ignition
of
system.
a big mash
I, sir,
down.
happen to be
You
equipped
got a
with the latest
smash.
robotic
A smash
ignition
is when
systems.
it's good,
My
and a
program
mash
allows
is
me
when
to
it's
start any ship I
bad.
choose.
So I agree to take you to this wherever it is, and you get my ship started for me.
That is what I'm proposing.
Whoa, Clank, we gotta go. I didn't call you Clank yet. You don't have a name. Don't play it? Why, is it not a good game? I mean, like, aside from the terrible story and the fact that Chairman Drek looks
This could be a
really
problem.
gross and stupid and
Take care
fat.
of it.
Whoa, this is great! So that's where I've been stuck this whole time.
Please return your appendages to the steering
The game is good
mechanism,
enough if
sir.
you've played the original, as long as you skip all the cutscenes. The game is much better, though. This game is much better, though. Yeah, yeah.
The name's Ratchet.
I remember playing, like, the tutorial. Like, I played it for a little bit, and I'm
Got a
like,
name?
okay, this is a different start to the series. They're rebooting it. This is like a soft reboot, but like a complete reboot, basically, because they're retelling the origin story in a different way.
It would be most
But with basically the same guys. It's just sort of
in the city when my workers begin removing.
Ratchet loves Captain Qwark. I
Unfortunately,
really like the
you
fact that
have
he
no
just sort of
choice.
knows Captain Qwark as a celebrity, and he's like, oh, yeah, he's on the radio, he's pretty cool. I don't know much about him.
I don't see what's so funny. Captain Quark could dispatch you without even
Man,
breaking
fucking-
a sweat. You puny.
You have now officially worn out your welcome and my patience.
This is your last chance.
This is such a
Stop
good
this madness
cutscenes.
now.
Okay, wait.
Like, it's one of those things you don't even notice,
I will withdraw my troops.
like,
Really?
all the good things about it,
All yours, gentlemen.
for like what it's trying to be,
Try not
a
leave
cartoony
any marks.
kids game, but with, you know, actual good stuff. Hey guys, I make analysis videos. Oomph.
Clank? Where are you? Oh, sorry about that.
See, I never understood that because the ground is flat,
Not leaving the way we came in.
and
Perhaps we can procure
they
a ship.
kind of flat a robot. He's made of metal.
There are any left.
Clink. Man, that one little bit of a cutscene where he jumps onto his back was like the coolest thing. I was like, oh yeah, now he's a backpack. Speedrun. Whoa, what the hell? Speedrun indeed. Speedrun indeed run. Alright, now, seriously, speedrun. Speedrun. I'm gonna speed through it. I'm gonna speedrun it. I'm not even gonna get the gold ball. I'm gonna go. Don't even need it. Don't even... Oh, I kinda want all these bolts. I kinda want all these bolts. But I'm gonna speedrun it. I swear. I'm going... Right, you don't even need to kill those guys. Speedrun. Alright, this, you gotta go like that. And if you go underground, that's when you're the best. And you gotta fall down there, that's just part of it. Oh. Speedrun though, you know. I'm making good time. That was just a little mistake. Right, now what you do here is you jump on that, and you jump on that, and then you jump on that, and then you jump on that, and you don't do that. Man, I play better when I'm not speedrunning. As I am currently definitely speedrunning. Alright, ignore the crates. They just make you wait. Oh. Alright. record time.
Blast it!
Look, plumber's crack.
What did you just say?
I said, look, the plumber's back.
All right, wise guy. Shouldn't you be on one of them escape transports?
Escape transports.
Escape
Newsflash,
transports.
Giant robots attacking. The escape transports are taking all the rich folks off this god-darn planet.
Gold
Why aren't you
darn.
on one?
Gold darn.
Socioeconomic disparity.
What?
He hasn't got enough bolts.
I remember when I didn't know what this guy said, I turned
Well,
on
got
the
anything
subtitles
worth
and
a lot of
replayed the
This
game
thing
just so I could
shows
see
two
what he was saying.
weirdos ditching their ship. It's got coordinates to a desert planet, too.
An infobot. Ratchet, we could use that.
Oh, we could use that, could we, you fucking cunt? Socioeconomic disparity.
Did he just slide down a sewer pipe?
Man, that was clever. Remember when things were so clever you didn't even know what they were talking about, but you thought you could figure it out? You felt the smart IQ bullets coming at you.
Some sort of fireworks display. Probably in your honor.
Whoa! That was close. Ah!
Pipe down, I can't concentrate.
Oh, we've been hit!
An unexpected detour. When we land, I'll see if I can scare up an exhibition for you.
We're not gonna live that long.
Kid, let's M-screen.
Eject! Eject!
Did you see that guy on the left? That was Skid McMarks.
Does he know Captain
Hey,
Qwark?
you know
I
Skid
doubt it.
McMarks?
He's a pro hoverboarder. Always going off about how cool.
You get it?
Looks like
Skid
he's in trouble.
marks.
I'll say.
Because
I've
I
never
didn't
seen
get
him
it
so freaked
my
out.
whole life.
Gadgetron infobots give you coordinates for new planets.
I love
Now that
it.
you
I
have
love
the
that
infobot for
Ratchet
planet
Clank is a
Olivia,
game
you'll need to find
that
a
everyone can enjoy. It's the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic
Look
Season
around
1
the
to 3.
press
Or
and
Season
hold
1 to
L1.
2. I guess Season 4 is alright. Ah, fucking die. Fucking kill yourself. By the way, my Twitter poll of whether I should live or die is ongoing. In like 30 minutes or 20 minutes, it will be done, and then I will kill myself or not, depending on the outcome. Live on stream. Dude, do you hear that guy killed himself on stream? Dude, you hear that guy survived on stream? Alright, so we got the processor here. I can't afford it, but stream chat, tell me. What should I buy? Should I save up for the Pyrocitor or the Blaster? That's your options. You have those as options. Because those are the options I have. Oh, double. Okay. I'm being a Let's Player right now. I'm being a bit of a loudmouth. You don't need to be a loudmouth. There's nothing loudly. There's nothing good about it. I didn't need to do that. I got 3 bombs. Technically, profitable. Blaster Boy. Blaster is seriously one of the best weapons in the game. Blaster makes cool sounds. You know what it does? Like, it's like... what is it? Like, it's like a low, like... It's like... guys, it's like... Oh, do you know the blaster goes... Oh, I didn't even reach him. I actually wonder how much of the game I can complete before I get tired. Because I love Ratchet Clank. I found that I like the Pyrocitor more recently. Ah, so we got a couple people saying a couple different things. Maybe the blaster will give me too much power. I have actually had a similar thought. Like, I used to love the blaster because it was so accurate, but the Pyrocitor is like the loveliest flamethrower weapon in any game. Like, it feels so great. You sort of take it for granted when Ratchet Clank is like the only game you've ever played with guns, and then you play any other game that has a flamethrower, and like, it's the best one, Ratchet Clank. skill. Decoy glove only? Well, I'll have to wait a while before I get that one. You know, I wonder about Ratchet and Clank.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Like run speeders, or like challenge run people who only use the wrench. I mean, wrench is an obvious one.
Sir, we're not assassins.
But like through the whole game, like, yeah, maybe.
Has this ever happened to you? Hi, I'm Captain Qwark, and believe me, there's nothing worse than staring down a Blargian snagglebeast from the inside and knowing your equipment isn't functioning properly. That's why I come to Al's Robo Shack for all my electronic needs. Al has been the exclusive
It's
repair
still
shop
funny.
for my super electro gadgets since I was knee-high to a sandmouse.
What is it with
Al can't
old
fix
things
it.
and
It's
being
not
better
broke.
than
Right, Al?
the new versions of the old
You
things?
said it, pal. So
Well,
if you're fighting crime,
I'll
or
explain.
just fighting grime,
When somebody makes a
come to Al's
reboot,
Robo Shack
and they're
in
not the
Metropolis
original
for all your
guy,
robotic repairs.
or a
Al's
sequel,
Robo
and they're not
Shack.
the original
It's
guy, they are
Qwark-tastic.
building off the backs of giants, also known as, if they had to come up with a brand new thing, they wouldn't have the skills to do
No,
it.
it means Captain Qwark is on Metropolis. We
They
can
wouldn't
handle
have the
Captain
skills to make something worthy of having a sequel or a reboot.
A ship?
So why were they put in charge of the sequel or the reboot? I don't know, they're new people and it's been a few years since the original came out. And so we gotta give this classic IP, which was made good because it was good by the original people, we've gotta give it to someone who isn't skilled, and that's why all sequels are trash. Well, not all, but like long after. Reboots, reboobs, anything of that nature is always going to be terrible. Always. Because it's not made by the same people. And even if it is, it's not. Because they're old. You give it a 10-year gap and everything sucks. That's my rant that I've probably said a million times. Right, I guess I'd done it. It's probably not that the new people are less skilled, but the different people just do different things and have different priorities. Potentially. But I guess what I mean is they're less skilled. Like if somebody had to make the new Ratchet Clank, as in like the new game that was like huge and did a lot for a company, they wouldn't be making, you know, the reboot of something else. They would be making their own big old game because they're really good. You know what I mean? Like imagine like if From Software made Ratchet and I mean, it's a strange example. But like From Software is like a very competent games developer company. So like they would probably make a good one, even though it's not their style. Just assume they do the right style. Okay. Well, we have enough money for the Pyrocitor.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
Hi Hippo, I'm a big fan. Hope you're well. Thank you. I am well. I am well enough to have a
Oh, that's a
laugh.
nice one.
Who's gonna do the Bale Jeep reboot? Munchie, cause he's worse. Oh, funny. The joke is that Munchie's good. You know, what is these? What is these? Is these like special secrets? Because they're like the only thing in the entire game that float on water. And you can move them. Right, I forget what's down here, but I don't think it's anything important. It might just be a gay bolt, a gold bolt. But I'll go there anyway. Alright, people in chat, decide if you want me to have the Pyrocitor, say, have the Pyroster. If you want me to get the blaster instead, say blast instead. And then when I get back to the thing, I will do as you command. Oh man, remember when you had to breathe? I sure do. I also remember going down here, thinking that there would be bolts, and there's nothing in there. Shit. Got me. Have the Pyroster blast instead. Well, still got time until I get back to the shop. I think the blast is like 4,000 or something. It's more than the Pyroster. I think that's definitely the case. So you can buy the Pyroster immediately. Yeah, there's nothing. There's probably a gold bolt. Alright. Have the Pyroster blast instead. Have the Pyroster for breakfast. Looks like I'm getting it. Pyrost. Now obviously I should go to the place that is better suited to the Pyroster first. Just like I said. Oh, what is it? What am I like? I only stream when I'm tired. Or about to be tired. But that's just real life. You know, I've been thinking about Hypocrite, as I often do, and about, like, what I want out of life, but also, like, the things I'm currently already doing. I'm like, am I interested in continuing with certain things? Do I want to do YouTube? Do I want to do Hippo? Skid McMurks?
In the flesh, little dude.
Yo, shut up.
Get a load of that epic
Wait, I
space
can't
battle
skip
I
it?
was in?
We saw ya.
Why can I not?
Scream
Oh,
for help.
yeah, I guess I can't
That
skip
was
things like
a
this.
war crime. My agent and I got ambushed on the way to hoverboard practice.
Did he survive the crash, sir?
I didn't really have anything to
He's
say
okay,
about the Hypocrite
but
thoughts,
I've
it's
had
just...
a little trouble getting back to my ship.
I ended up
My
streaming
sprained
because I'm
ankle.
like, I may as well just do
Come on.
something.
You can
I may as
take
well
out
do
all the
something
sand
to give
sharks.
me
I
some
just
sort
might have a
of
spare
direction,
hoverboard.
because I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't want to do anything.
Fine, Captain.
I don't want to do anything, guys. I don't want to do anything. I don't even want to do the things I like doing.
Well,
So I'll stream.
alright. You just keep that foot
I'll just
elevated.
do something, and this is this, this is that. Wait. There we go. Get murdered. Get that murder down here. Oh, I only have 44 little bullets. Oh, look at all these coins. Yeah. That's what you call kind of annoying. Because I hit that with my wrench and nothing happened. And I think if you blast it with a blaster, nothing happens. But if you bomb it, if you explode it, you can get through. There's nothing necessarily about it that would... Like, nothing else in the game is like you have to blow it up to destroy it. Everything else in the game you just... Well, not that. Like, everything else that is destructible, you can use any form of destruction and it will die. But not that. That one little secret is an only explosive. Fucking get out of here. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. I don't have Henry here, so I have no chat monkey. Oh, one left. One bullet left. I don't recall seeing one, but I left anyway. I don't think there's any there. I think Dexter was saying this mission gets harder every time you do it, or something. I don't know about that. I think I used to use the blaster and the wrench because I never bought the pyroster. And that was difficult. Because you really have to conserve your ammo. Because shooting these fuckers is not easy. Where is it? Where is it? I guess it's over there. Maybe it's at the top. Oh no.
Here, man. Catch.
A brand new Z3000. You can't even buy these.
Well, I got a bail. Catch you dudes at the hoverboard races.
You've just acquired a Gadgetron Z3000 hoverboard. Use your new hoverboard at the racetrack in Blackwater City on Plank Railroad.
I really like that they kept crates and the exploding TNT crates from Crash Bandicoot, even though it's the different companies, the Naughty Dog. But am I thinking? I wonder how it went down. Like Ratchet Clank and Jak and Daxter, and then before that Spyro and Crash Bandicoot, and they swapped having crates. Was it like Insomniac were like, hey Naughty Dog, you're not having crates in your new thing, are you? And it's like, yeah, not really. We're having a few boxes here and there. It's like, can we use the crates? Can we use the crates in the TNT that goes burp burp burp? And then they're like, hey, it's okay, you can do that. We don't copyright crates in this day and age. Oh wait, I need a swing shot to complete that area. Let's go back. Yeah, everything in this game is fucking sick. Everything. They shared an engine for their PS2 games? I didn't know that. Doesn't surprise me though, they feel quite similar. It's so weird having two flagship, you know, game developers like that be so close on one console. Like, has that ever happened anywhere else? Like, Nintendo's always been just Nintendo. And Sega had its own console. I guess most development things go on PC, so it's not like anybody's on console, really. So, like, yeah. Naughty Dog and Insomniac being a brohood on the same console, having like super blockbuster smash hits that made the PS2 super big. That's just, you know, doesn't happen anymore.
To quickly center the camera, just tap the L1 button.
L1? Doesn't really quickly center the camera. Oh. I see. Yes, well, I'll get the swing shit.
Welcome to the Captain Qwark fitness course. If you're strong enough, fast enough, and clever enough to beat my fitness challenge, you will receive a reward from my head trainer. Simply make your way to the third island to complete the course. Good luck. Qwark Enterprises is not responsible for sprains, broken bones, snapped tendons, bruised egos, or accidental death incurred while taking the challenge.
Excuse me, Captain, but we have more pressing issues. We urgently need your assistance.
Clank,
Yes?
do you notice anything unusual about Captain Qwark?
Well, I find the fact that he has a spring where his leg should be to be quite
Uncarted.
And
The
why
first
do you
of
think
us.
that is?
That's
Possibly
good.
an injury incurred while battling evil?
This isn't the real Captain Qwark, you numbskull. It's a robot.
Oh.
Alright. I'm pretty sure if you keep whacking him, something happens. I'm gonna do it. It's hard to keep him going in a straight line. Man, playing video games gets me in the mood for making video game reviews. It just does. I think that's what I've been missing. I've been thinking too much about scripts and stuff. I was like, you need to do all that. You record the game, and you have some things to say about it, and you say them. And that's it. That's all I need to do. I've already made a video about this, but I guess I could make another one if I needed or had something to say. But I don't really have anything new to say about Ratchet Clank 1 other than the dude is sick. Man, I have a really old, really long script for Ratchet Clank 2 review. I need to go over that. I need to go over hundreds of scripts that I've written that I've never really finished writing. I just don't wanna. Something about writing makes me die. You know what? I'm probably gonna do it. It's better than the alternative, which is making some new series which is like easier to make but less interesting to everybody. Like I'll just slowly do good things. I just gotta do them faster than I have been doing. And the reason I've been doing them slowly is because I haven't been doing them. So it's not like I'm a slow worker, I'm just a not worker. I've been drawing and writing a script and not making any progress on my YouTube. Been in a lot of podcasts, been in a lot of stuff. But, I don't know. I think there's nothing else really to say. I'm sure this happens. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. I know something happens. "12-year-old me wants to be Ratchet," that's it. Just do the Nate. What's Nate? Oh, Weagawa. Yeah, the thing about Weagawa is that it's an easier thing for him to do, but for me it would be about the same, because I can't speak at length unscripted about really anything. I'll forget things and then have to come back to them later. I mean, Nate also does, and he just chimes in with his little video file thing inside. You know, what if I... I've actually been doing a project for 6 months until perfection. Lol, 6 months. How long has he been doing the Ghost in the Shell video? I have no idea. Do I need to talk to him again?
That's right, fitness fans. Just make it to the third island to claim your reward. And don't forget to tune in this week as I, Captain Qwark, appear in person to present the grand prize for the Hoverboard Championship held in Blackwater City.
You know, I'm kind of paranoid that that reset the timer, or like the counter. I guess the meaning of doing the Nate has changed. Well, yeah, he's been doing more Weagawas, well, doing Weaga for longer than he's been doing other things. It feels like that, anyway. This is stupid. Maybe I should burn him. No, I don't think that works.
Yes, you too can be as fit and good-looking as your hero, Captain Qwark. Well, maybe not as good-looking. Go ahead and take the challenge to see if you can claim the reward. That's right, fitness fans. Just make it to the third island to claim your reward. And don't forget to tune in this week as I, Captain Qwark, appear in person.
By the way, what are you working on right now? You haven't uploaded in a while.
In Blackwater City.
Well, at the moment I've been like unsure as to. Oh, for fuck's sake! I was trying to select a weapon.
Well, maybe not as good.
I've been flipping around, not sure which video to make any progress on. Because there's a number of ones that I think would be good. The reason I'm wondering about it I don't think the bombs do much. Is because I've been away for a while, and therefore if I come back, people will want a huge video to make up for that, and they will be unsatisfied if I don't come up with a huge video. And it is true that that happens, because when I made my Dark Souls Remastered video, people were like, I was hoping for something more. It's not a big enough video for me, because it was just a little video. And so, like, I could fucking swear this was like a skill point. Alright, well, somebody can look it up. I could swear this was a skill point, but I'm not going to do it any longer. I'm just going to do the thing. It doesn't matter. Maybe I needed to complete the course first or something.
You can use the zip line if you stand under the wire and jump.
Yeah, but like, there's a couple videos. Let me list a few videos that I'm thinking of doing. Ratchet Clank 2, that's a big one. I have a GRPJ of Kingdom Hearts 2, which I filmed already. I just need to edit that. That's most likely the next thing that's coming out. But I haven't started editing it yet. There's Rayman 2, which, you know, people liked Rayman 1. When's Rayman 2, huh?
Also functions jump slot.
Then there's Okami. I mean, there's loads that not necessarily were in the... There's loads of videos that I could do, and it's just hard to choose one to work on when I'm not really in the mood to work on anything. And I'm like, like, I feel stupid and I feel like an idiot and I feel bad for not wanting to make videos, but like, forcing it doesn't help. I always used to get annoyed at JonTron for taking so long. But like, it's just something. It's just one of those things. If you don't feel like doing it, you don't, you know, it just doesn't work. And it's not about waiting for motivation so much as like, I don't know. I don't know. Guide, simply shooting the robot with a weapon is all that is necessary to destroy it. The first weapon that is strong enough to do it is the Devastator. Oh, well, whatever.
Listen up, you loudballs! That was the most pathetic display I have ever seen on that obstacle course!
What do you mean?
We finished the circuit, ma'am.
Oh yeah, but it was weak.
Personally, I'm really into Bailjape, and I hope you keep working on that. Yeah, I've been meaning to like finish that so that I can say I finished something at last.
If it were up to me, you would drill for the rest of the day. But somehow you managed to impress that fool Captain Qwark.
Captain Qwark knows about us?
He certainly does. And worst of all, he wants me to give you a prize for that ridiculous performance.
Cool, what is it?
I'm supposed to give you a swing shot, so you can sway to and fro like little insects.
All right, let's see it.
Not so fast. Today, the two of you disgraced
I think
my obstacle course,
the main
so
thing I've got to do is finish Bailjape so that it is done.
That's not fair.
And that's not hanging over my head as like a thing that... yet another thing that I haven't finished.
Sweet. I bet Captain Qwark uses stuff like this all the time.
Ha! Real men can swing without silly toys like that. The two of you make me sick.
I was always annoyed at her because like you can't make her happy. I didn't realize that it was a part of her character, and I mean obviously it's a part of her character, but like I thought there was a way to do it fast enough, and I don't think there is. I haven't actually looked it up. It doesn't make sense that there would be a whole secret cutscene for someone who completes it the absolute maximum fastest time, minimum fastest time, you know. Personally, I just want you to make content that you have fun with. I mean, yeah, like content that I enjoy making works better than content that I feel obliged to make. Like my recent like big thing that I'm really embarrassed about is Ape Escape 1 review. That just sucked. It was just really bad. Like parts of it are okay, but the fact that some of it is terrible means that it's hard to watch, and that is, you know, it's too much. Yeah, I love those guys. I love them. They're so fun to whack and send flying. I don't know whether I said it in a video yet, but I have made the assertion. Oh fuck. I made the assertion that motivation isn't something that appears out of nowhere, and it is a result of success. If you do something well, then you're motivated to do it again better. You know, if you find success in something, you're motivated by that success to continue it. And that's like a big thing that, you know, most people don't think of the word motivation as meaning that. They think of it as like, I need motivation before I can do something, which isn't true. Doing something causes you to be motivated to do it again. That's just what it means. I mean, maybe it's not literally what it means, but it's how it should be applied, because that's basically what happens. And so when you're thinking, oh, I need motivation, what you're really thinking is, I should try it.
Hey, you're that robot guy,
I should
right?
just do it, and then if I do it well, I'll want to do it more. You know, they always say about like the hardest part of the journey is doing the first bit, and that's what it is. If you do it and it fails, then you won't have motivation to continue, which is understandable. You fucked up, you didn't do it right.
However, I haven't seen Captain Qwark since we shot that commercial.
But if you believe in yourself, you can try again and again, but like at some point, maybe you should stop trying. But if you didn't do it in the first place, you're never gonna get the motivation to do it. So like, I can't hope to be more into making reviews. I just have to make a new one, and if it works out, then I'll make more.
Okay, this won't hurt a bit.
Hey, wait.
I just have lots of reservations based on various other things.
Ratchet, am I cool now?
Yeah, you the man, Clank.
You're welcome.
I would pay to have sex with you? 99 cents. On the dollar.
Using the Helipack's boost jump feature to climb these boxes. Press the R1 button to crouch, then jump.
Oh, helipack. Oh, helipack.
You'll need your new Helipack stretch jump feature to cross this gap. While you're running, crouch using the R1 button and then jump.
In economic studies, you learn that incentives matter when you want to have good productivity. If you can give something people want to work for, they will actually work for and not slack around. I don't know what I gotta work for. Money is alright, but like I can get money in other ways than YouTube. In fact, money is like the one thing that YouTube reviews will not get. Patreon might go up, but like it will never be like, whoa, cash. It will always be really difficult. It's one of those things that money can't really incentivize me. What can though? What is the incentive? To be satisfied about it? To have people say, nice video. That's also a weird thing, because people say nice video about a lot of things that aren't very good. You know that video that you made very recently about, you know, going every 5 seconds you would pause an anime and analyze it, and then play the anime a bit more, and then the comments were like overwhelmingly positive, like they loved it, even though it was so much less interesting than other videos he's made and other finish or fail videos. And I was really annoyed, because that just shows that they just want something to take up their time, they don't want something good. So like if I get nice comments, it doesn't necessarily mean I did something good, it just means that I wasted enough people's time. That isn't very much of an incentive, is it? So like, it would just have to be like something I personally want to do. Which is, you know, I do still want to make the videos. I'm just like, bits of me are like, it's a waste of time. This is gonna do too much trouble. You should do something else. Like, you know how people like Casey Neistat have their, you know, the reason they make videos? It's like, I just want to tell stories. I was like, yeah, okay. and you know, he loves the challenge of making a video every day. It gets him going as a filmmaker, and it's like, alright, that's a reason, that's an incentive that he has. And I think of, like, a reason I would make videos, aside from money and praise, which is what I, you know, at some point used to think was what I wanted. I'm like, I don't really know. What do I want out of this? I was thinking maybe it's like, I want people to know about the games that I think are good, and I want them to play them and agree with me. I guess that's true. And I guess it sometimes works. But more often than not, all I'm doing is validating the people who already know about the thing. Like somebody who's already played Ratchet Clank doesn't need a video, you know, telling them to play it because they already know that it's good. But they would like a video telling them to play it because it makes them feel validated for liking Ratchet Clank. And that's how it would be for everything. It would be like the most of the comments I would get would be people going like, "Oh yeah, dude, I feel nostalgia too," and that's what it would be. So like, is that an incentive really? To pander to people who have similar nostalgic feelings? Doesn't seem that interesting. And you know, bits like that is like what has got me hung up on doing that at all. I wanted to make video game reviews like Angry Video Game Nerd because I wanted people to learn about the games that I liked in the way that I was learning about games that he liked, or rather just games from that era. You know, JonTron as well. He had things to say, you know? Remember when JonTron had things to say? He had his nuts and bolts video. He was very passionate in that video about, like, explaining his like, turmoil with that series, and the fact that the third game was not a real third game, and he wanted to analyze it because it was a big part of his childhood waiting for that game, because it's Banjo-Kazooie and Rare, and it's like that was something that really meant something to him. And so that video feels and still feels really good, and then there's like things from my childhood that are similar, but I guess I've grown tired of sharing things like that. Like, I don't really care. Is that important? So like, if I were to do anything, like the main incentive, the thing that could be like more powerful than things that would satisfy me is things that would satisfy other people. Like, I would make a video for other people. Like, despite the fact that I don't think it's very interesting to talk about something, or that I might not have something to say, I would make it for other people. I don't know.
For our new world. Yes, sir. As you can see, everything is moving.
I mean, one of the things Nate keeps telling me is that people just want to hear me talk because they like my voice, and they want to hear me say things about video games. And that's probably true.
Qwark is destroying yet another planet.
Yeah, but if that's the kind of help he's getting, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Become a pro streamer? I mean, I could, but like, you'd have to stream a lot, which I'm prepared to do.
Let's take him out
The thing about pro streaming
Perhaps we can persuade the lieutenant to tell us where Qwark
is that,
now you're talking.
it's easy to become very lazy on Twitch. It feels like, anyway. And if you try really hard, you can be like the coolest guy ever, like Jerma. Jerma985. But I don't even watch his streams, I only watch the YouTube videos of his streams. But like, he tries really hard to be very funny and make jokes and be a jokeman. So like, I would aspire to be like that, on that level. What am I doing? What am I saying? What am I thinking? I think I did everything here. Wait. There's the special secret. Oh. What are cat girls? Subscribe with Twitch Prime. Hey, thanks. That's very nice. Jeremy's probably the coolest streamer, but live content is hard. Yeah, I'm not saying like it's easy to be a live streamer, pro streamer, but like I've seen like bits of people's streams where they just like some people who get like mad donations. I'm like, how do you get this many donations? You're not even that much more special than some other people who don't get as many donations. I don't get it. And I think it's just like, if you talk about getting donations more, you get more donations. And at that point it feels a bit shillery. It feels a bit Hillary Clinton, I don't know. But if I ignore the money, then, you know, I could probably stream. I just feel like it's a bit of a letdown for everyone who liked the videos. Like, I look at someone like this, you know, Spoony, and he does streams, but people loved his reviews, and they're really sad and annoyed that he stopped doing them. And I don't want to... I mean, I like Spoony, and I understand the why he stopped, and I respect him quite a bit, still. But people shit on him so much. It's kind of scary. What compels you to make Bale Jape? Motivation. Like, I got motivated to draw because I drew a canon story in one stream. And I was like, well, yeah, I could make a comic.
Yes.
And then I'll make another comic with color.
Commander, we are finished with this world. Commence towing
And that
our
was
planet to its
the
next
gist.
destination.
Like, I just wanted to continue that good feeling. But when I finished it, it'll be like, yeah,
So fast, Lieutenant.
I did it.
Just because we
Like, I made a
don't
character,
need more trees doesn't
and I
mean
made
we
enough
should have.
panels and kept it relevant enough that people like the character now. People like Punk. She's cool. Right this second, though, I need to be doing scripts. I've got a meeting on Monday, and I haven't been writing the script all week for a thing. Need to make some progress on that over the weekend. But then there's like fucking Pokemon Go Community Day Eevee event on the weekend. I want to play that. I guess I can do both. Community Day is only 3 hours long. Right, let's do the swing shot thing. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. Can't do that because I haven't got the thing. I should have gone. You know what? No. Let's do it in the right order. I want to be able to do everything here at the same time. Iridia. Dun, 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 dun. One thing at a time, I say. I've been thinking about too many things and not doing any of them because I'm thinking about too many things. One thing at a time. Just one. Right now you're streaming. You're streaming Ratchet and Clank. Oh, I love Ratchet Clank! My voice is going. I need a drink. But there's no drink. There's no drink. That guy's voice is burned into my memory. I don't know really why. Is it because he has a flamethrower? Ah. Woo. Wow, wow, woo. I think that's why. It's because I always used to whack him with this. With the wrench. I would whack the little guys with the wrench, and then they were right there, so I whacked them with the wrench. But they always took 3 hits, which is kind of long. So like I heard their voices more in comparison to others. I love the swing shot, baby. I'm thinking though, Kirby month. I think if I do Kirby month, it will invigorate me again, just because of the amount.
You can reverse your camera control. Just select camera in the options menu.
But I shouldn't like wait for Kirby month to happen before that happens. That's the same as waiting for motivation. I should just work on a video. I can't work on it tomorrow. Shit. I should just work on a video. But when and which one? Actually, I could ask now. Nah, actually, I don't know. If I ask now, then I'll be beholden to whatever happens, and what if I don't want to do that one? Well, maybe that's the point. Maybe you need to be beholden to something, so there's something... Maybe... No, I know what to do. I know what to do. Yeah. Don't need to say it. But I know what to do. But here's the skill point. Oh, clever. Love that shit.
Yes!
Yes! Yes, I found the rare pop, sir.
Lasers are mounted on each ring of the Invincilock. Aim the lasers at the receptors on the outside ring.
I like this puzzle. There's only a few of them in the game, but they're all good.
For the Invincilock.
The top 10 Ratchet and Clank minigames. Number 10. The Trespasser. Actually, Trespasser is probably higher up on the list than number 10. There's a bunch in Ratchet Clank 3 that I wasn't that fond of. Whoop. It's gonna dodge you all. Don't need to kill you. This is a pacifist run now. Whoa, the box blocked it? That's funny. Whoa! What was the one in... What's someone saying? Yeah, Ratchet Clank 3 had that mini game where you turn a dial and you shoot things. That was air. I don't even remember the one where you shoot things. I remember the one where you have an orb and you have to connect the dots on the orb by rotating it. And it goes do 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 do, and if you fail you go backwards. And it's a bit of trial and error. In fact, it's entirely that. But I kind of like that one.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
Don't be so literal, son. The problem is I'm stranded on this backwater planet and my star client is nowhere to be found.
Hey, we saw you on that info bot. You're Skid's agent.
Was Skid's agent. Haven't seen him since our ship crashed. And an agent without a client is like a flea without a dog. Say, you look like an athletic kid. If you can bring back the championship prize from the hoverboard races in Blackwater City, I'll make you my next star.
We have no time for trivial...
You know what, I didn't even need to come this way because what he gives you as a prize is completely worthless. So I ain't even gonna come back. I'm not even gonna give him the prize. I always wondered how this fucking thing works. Is there a tube down there, or does it just like find its way? Right, now I can go. Did you like Ratchet Deadlocked and the other one like Deadlocked? There was another one? Ratchet Deadlocked, also known as Ratchet Gladiator in England and Europe, probably. Yes, I love that one. That's one of my favorites. It's just they got that combat just nice, very good, very swick, very swingly. I should stream that actually. That's a good one to stream. It's just fighting, just the combat. None of the silly stuff, but it still has a story. Would you imagine that? Man, remember when games had stories and they were good stories? Even when they weren't supposed to be a story game, they had good stories? What the fuck? That guy got surprised twice. Oh, that's not even nothing in here. What was the other one like Deadlocked then? Was that one on PS3? I haven't actually played much of the... Oh, you motherfucking... You cockfucker. That's what you are. I haven't played much of the past, the fourth one. Ratchet something or other. bolts, the weapon of mass destruction. The first one on PS3. It had a really uninteresting name. Tools of Destruction? I think that was it. And why? Why'd they have to make a stupid name? Why did they have to make a stupid game, huh? Oh, it's so satisfying. That whip. Oh, people saying, "The hippo is alive. How have you been, man? Haven't you seen your stream in a while?" Yeah, I've been busy with things, and I'm like, I should get back to streaming. I should stream a thing or two. Just to get back into the habit of it. I haven't been doing my regular streams. Long story short, I thought Gladiators and Deadlock were two separate games, so there isn't another one. Ah. Look at that guy. Wait, I'd never noticed, but that's a very strange idle animation. Because you don't ever see him again in-game, I don't think. What is he doing? Is he doing exercises? He's a robot. He's trying to fly. I forget what happens to this character. I think he just runs away at some point and you never see him again. Or maybe you kill him or something. I mean, right now, you scare him off. And I think that's the end of him. For some reason I thought he was like a bigger character.
You sure showed him.
I suppose I did.
Is your current occupation leaving a rotten taste in your mouth? Then you need to know about BTS, Blog Tactical Research Station. Hi, I'm Supreme Executive Chairman Drek, and we here at BTS are seeking motivated individuals to fill positions in these exciting careers. Grind boot tester, warhead assembly technician, mutant animal husbandry, robot repairman, suck cannon test dummy, and administrative assistant. So call BTS. Build our weapons while you build your future.
I'm calling BTS today.
Now we're talking. Did you see all the cool gadgets they're making? Let's go get some.
No, we must continue our search for Captain Qwark.
You're absolutely right.
I am?
Sure. We need to find Quark. Although when we find him, wouldn't it be nice to be able to tell him where Chairman Drek is?
I suppose.
Well, we go to the space station and talk to the scientists. They work for Drek, so they're bound to know where he is.
I am unsure about your logic.
Ah, you think too much. Come on, let's go.
Interesting that, like, he's doing a manipulation tactic there, but only really because he saw cool gadgets and he wants them. And that leads to, like, things like he goes to... Like, unwittingly, Ratchet is doing the thing that he ends up doing, which is going after Drek before, or like rather, instead of Captain Qwark, because Captain Qwark is just secret evil. Shush, don't tell anyone. It's a spoiler. Wall jumping I've never really been that interested in. It happens in so many games I'm like, yeah, I guess. I think the only thing that actually really works in is Prince of Persia. think it's mostly because it doesn't really work in real life, and I tried it, it doesn't work. You can't wall jump. I mean, you need to be extremely leg powerful to do anything like that. But like, to get up a place by wall jumping, like, where did that come from? Did it come from a martial arts movie where they do that? Who got that idea? Or was like Mario wall jump? I guess that's alright. I'm trying to think of which Mario games I've played. Yeah, I guess I don't mind that. But Mario's such a jumpy guy, and wall jumping. Like, this game isn't so much about jumping, but it has wall jumps in it. It just doesn't feel right. So cool. Oh, I didn't go through him. I just realized I don't have the blaster yet. Should I buy it or should I die? Oh yeah, speaking of which, my Twitter poll is probably up. Am I gonna die or not? I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check 1 second. Where is it? Oh. 57% people say live. Looks like I'll live to see another year. See, the joke would be that if I play a video game and then the results come in and it says die, then I'll just die in the video game and I won't actually have to die for real. Slick. I hear a meowing cat. I wonder where she's trying to get into. No damage. Are you gonna get the Spyro Remake Trilogy? I might. I feel like I would more... Like, I don't really care about it. It doesn't seem like my kind of thing. But I might make a video out of it, and if I feel like making a video out of it, then I will get it to make the video. Like, I don't really like the look of it. It's just, you know, it doesn't need to be remade as a game. It works fine and it looks great. And people like things that are shiny and high poly, and I'm not into that really. I mean, I like it when it's done well, but I don't see the necessity to update a game to add better looking, you know, flashier effects. Quote unquote better looking. So I see the trailer footage and I'm like, okay, they just upped the contrast. Like, it's extremely contrasty. The effects are all over the place. I don't get it. This guy's so funny. And I love this animation as well. You can tell so much about his, like, disposition. Like, come on, I get it, it's big axe. Oh, I thought I could dodge it in a really cool way, but it's a high hitbox. It'll bomb you, you fucking idiot. See, that's reminiscent of Spyro right there. They have the big fat enemies that are too dangerous to charge into. You know that Crash trilogy remake? It's a similar thing with that. That has higher poly, but doesn't necessarily look better. I think it's just one of those things, like, Crash and Spyro were created in the engine and the time they were in with those limitations, and they may have wanted them to be more, you know, higher fidelity, more poly, and all that, but the fact that the limitations were there caused Spyro to look the way he is, and if they had more stuff at their disposal, then Spyro may not have looked or been that way at all. And so remaking it to change just the art style seems like you're missing the forest for the trees in a sense. Like, to remake Spyro on a PS4 system would be more than just updating the graphics. It would be rethinking the entire thing. Like, what could you do if Spyro was in super high definition with all this processing power? You could do way more than you wanted, than you used to. You know, you could probably do loads of things. But that's not what people want. They want something that just reminds them of the game they already know, and whether or not it meshes well with the technology. Like, imagine if we did the opposite. If we took a game like Assassin's Creed and we just made it really low poly. Like, maybe it's cute, you know, it's like, oh, nostalgia, old graphics. But like, if you made it not just low poly, but like on the same like hardware that the PS1 was on, you wouldn't be able to have all that AI on all those, you know, people at the same place, moving around and reacting and talking. You wouldn't have space on the disc for all that stuff. So like, you would have to change the way the game is if you went backwards. I'm trying to explain myself, but I don't know if I'm doing a good job. Your PlayStation doesn't work anymore, and that's why you're gonna get it. I mean, that's a fair enough, you know, thing. If you want to play it, but you can't because you don't have it anymore. But I would suggest just getting, because you can play that on PS3, right? And you can. There's like downloadable versions of it. I think it might be on PC as well. Probably not. But like, I would still, like, if it's possible to buy the old version of Spyro, I mean, I don't know whether the new one will be better, but it will look weird, because it already does. That's just me, though. I like the way it looks, and something having low poly doesn't mean like, what a shit game, I don't want to go back to that. If only the games I loved had more pixels on them. If only they had more polys. If only they had, you know, more contrast and it blinded me. That's what I need to play the games I already know I like. You know, you don't need that. But, you know, whatever. You can have it. Oh, easy. I think... No, I'll send Clank out. Let's get Clank out of there. There's a downloadable version for the PS3 for Spyro. I don't know about PS4, but that's how I play Spyro. I don't have the discs, and it's not an HD remake. It's not a re-release. It's just the original games, but on my PlayStation 3 hard drive. Oh no, gravity in space. That's strange. Actually, is there a planet down there? Is there a planet? Oh, I guess there is. Let me get on here. I really like this. You wouldn't notice it if you weren't thinking about it, but like, you look around normally, and then you turn down and it moves forward so you can look over the edges of things. Fuck! No PS1 games on PS4 because Sony sucks? Oh, well. That is shit. I guess emulate it. It works well enough for if you get the emulation, but like... I totally get wanting a legit copy. It just feels nicer to have it. To have a legitimate version.
Jump, then press and hold the X button again while in the air to glide.
Tiny little clonk. Alright, I need to get a drink before I die, so I'm gonna go for a second. Fill in my shoe. I'm back. Alright. What is happening? Just reading the chat again. The CEO or something didn't get the appeal of old games, so maybe it's... Oh, fucking... How do you not get the appeal of old games while still getting the appeal of old games by making reboots? You fucking know exactly what you're doing. You're making it so we can't play the games we love, so we have to play the reboots of the games we love, so that we can pay for it again. You don't realize that we will pay for something twice anyway. You know, if that's the only way we can get it, we'll pay for the old game. You fucking idiot. Like, really? A Spyro Reignited trilogy is coming out. And he's like, I have no idea that people liked old games. I don't understand the appeal. Why would you want to play an old game when you can play an old game that's new? Fuck. Eat shit. Maybe he's just talking about the graphics. Like, oh, it just looks ugly. Oh yeah? Black and white films sure look fucking ugly, don't they? I know it's a false equivalence, but like, it is the argument he's making. Is that things that are old are bad because they're different. Oh, how could you watch a film on VHS? Surely you hate it on VHS, and you would rather have it on Blu-ray widescreen screen. Yeah, I don't trust people. I don't trust people to maintain, like, I don't trust the people who own the consoles to keep the consoles from yesteryear alive, even if it will make them money, because, they're stupid. Like, I don't think anyone is smart at all. That's my stance.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses insta-faucets and insta-drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
Oh, I nearly burnt myself on the hot cup of tea. Well, I need exactly that. I need almost burning cup of tea. Man, I love this space station so much. When I was a kid, I would come up with, like, secret bases and things. And this place here, just floating in a bunch of rocks, this was like the main, like, hub of, like, my secret space base, where I would send, like, Star Wars droids out to attack people and gain resources. And I had, like, Daleks as, like, guardmen. It was, like, the fucking sickest things. Ratchet Clank, Star Wars, and Doctor Who. Secret space base, and in that secret space base I had every PS2 game, and that is exactly what I want out of life. And you know, only one of those things is feasible.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great.
Why watch a movie you grew up with when you can watch the Avengers? Yeah, that's more of the argument. Why would you go back and watch an old movie when you can watch whatever's fucking in the theaters right now? I don't get the appeal of things from before. I want to make money off of you, you see. Right now. Okay, let me think. Where am I going? Let's do this one. I was always really scared of this part. I thought, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I have to run back. And then I would shoot them all with blasters. Oh no, I would use the suck cannon. I wouldn't think to get the pyroster out. I mean, there's a lot to consider here when talking about that stuff. For example, if you have a newer TV, old movies on a probably look like crap. There is a lot of things to consider, but I think it's not about the literal what is better, because you can't really quantify it. Like, it's down to taste. Some people, like me, like things despite, you know, perceived bad graphics. And you can tell, you know, you can, I use this argument all the time, but like Minecraft was a huge game in an era where games looked great. And it was like one of the lowest fidelity looking games that had ever come out in like in a popular way. And people were like, what? What? It was like, it wasn't about the fucking... It wasn't about the, you know, the fidelity. It wasn't about how things looked. It's about how it feels to play. And kids are the best because they don't think about things like that. Adults get in their head this idea that graphics mean something, or like parts of games mean things, and therefore they have to like or dislike certain things. But kids just know what they like because they don't bullshitting themselves. You know, they don't have any meta in their head yet. So they're just like, they like Minecraft because it's good, and they like playing it. It's the purest example of like gameplay over graphics, and it's a really popular one. And I still love Minecraft, actually. It's pretty great. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. I remember playing this game and I was like, I don't want to spend ammo because I'll need it later. And in some areas that is true, but like, I would not bomb them. I would use my blaster, I would hit them, because I learned that a blaster damage does as much damage as a lot of other things. And you have so much blaster ammo that you could basically hit them. It does as much as like a wrench. And if something takes 3 wrench hits, then you could shoot them with 3 blaster bullets out of 200. And it'll be extremely efficient. But it's also completely stupid. Pyrosity. Oh shit. Oh, you know what? It's time for the suck. Cook. They run too quick. Stupid. I just should not have... I do not want that guy to win the game. Actually, I can suck these fucks. I think you're completely right, but I also think it's completely possible to have preferences for concepts and aesthetics from newer generations. Personally, all my favourite games come from 2007 or later. I mean, yeah. I'm sure that's where that guy comes from when he says, I don't understand the appeal of old games. I didn't know people like them. I can't believe people like old games. There's no way they do. And it's just an aesthetic thing. Some people don't like VHS Some people who even grew up with VHS are like, I prefer HD. And I think that's most people, actually. Like, people like the idea of VHS, but watching something in VHS quality is not good. And I'm like, yeah, if this game was just in HD, I would like it. But I wouldn't like added effects. I wouldn't like a change to the color correction. I wouldn't like different models. Because as much as like people think that is increasing the quality, it's actually just changing the game. Like, you change the art direction in a little bit, and then suddenly the game feels completely different, because you're looking at this model for a very long time. Like, if it's slightly different from what you're used to, the whole nostalgia aspect of it doesn't really work. So I would kind of like... I know that there's like a trilogy HD something or other on something, on PS3, PS4. Probably just on PS3, actually. I'm glad I still have my PS3, otherwise I'd never be able to play all these good things. But like, I just don't like this idea that there's anything objective about, you know, like, more pixels on the screen just makes it easier to see things. I agree with that. Gives you more clarity. It's always nice. But it doesn't increase the game's art appeal to change what the art is, to change the assets. Alright, let's do the other skill. Let's do the skill where you beat her with just the wrench. The hardest part is getting rid of those guys without dying. Oh wait. Oh no! Fuck! See, that's the bit that gets me. I have to go all the way back there, fucking hell. Oh, tea. Yeah, I was reminded of this with the new Smash Direct. The new version of Fountain of Dreams looks fucking horrendous and way too bright. If it just looks the same as Melee, then it would be fine. Yeah. And I've seen nothing but praise for it because the hype train is in full force delusion mode. Hype force true bull bananas. People are all crazy. I hate hype. I think I've said that before in places. There's just nothing that good really that comes of it. I mean, I've gotten hype for things I don't really care about, like football. Like, oh shit, you see the football? Someone's gonna die this time. Actually, no, that's fine, because the football is currently happening when I have hype. I don't have hype, like, before the football season starts. That's basically what video game hype is. It's like, hey guys, there's gonna be a fun time for you in some point in the future, and people get, oh my god, I love video games! But then when the video games come, they don't buy them, and they don't give a shit. I mean, they do, but like, a lot of the time, hype is unwarranted. Oh, I've lost. I lost 2 health to the green fucks. Okay. I can refill my health with these. Yeah, easy pickings. Didn't even get hit by the guys that time. Bingo! I think I go out this way. Yes. Just gonna wait here while I read the comments. The most ridiculous thing I've seen so far was on a post on r Smash Bros. Smash Ultimate is Sakurai's magnum opus. Yeah. Magnum opus. Like, it's one thing to be, like, getting all the possible, community votes by doing everything everybody's wanted. And he's doing a good job.
I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down.
Like, all the characters that he's announced, and the fact, like, it's a very calculated, like, the Super Smash Bros, they know how to hype people up. And they've been doing it for a while, and they're very good at it. And they've been listening to people, and they know exactly what they want. And the way to top last time is not just to make another one. This Switch is the better console than the Wii U, it's like big stuff. We gotta have a really good Smash game. So what can we do? We can have every fighter. We can have everyone that's ever been in a Smash, because why? It's annoying to have to go to one or the other.
Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still
to get like, oh, I want to play as Mewtwo, but I like all the other games after Mewtwo, and I'm like, oh man. But now you can play as all of them, and it's like really cool. And then they got Ridley, and then they got King K. Rool, and Dark Samus is cool, I guess, and Chrom, whatever. But like, people asked for him, so that's fine, I guess. But you know, they had lots of things that they had up their sleeve that they could bring forward to be, you know, big selling moments. And you think, oh my god, everybody? That's so cool, there's no way they can top that. And then they have Ridley, and they're like, oh shit. And then after that, they're like, oh shit, they got King K. Rool and some other ones. So like, and they got one more thing, keeping up their sleeve. It's like, they know how to build hype, and they've got all the things like at their disposal. Because really, it's just not difficult to make it the perfect Smash game at this point, because the things people have been asking for are just, you know, they want to be able to play it as every fighter. They would like some characters in, and we want Subspace Emissary. We want that. And if they deliver on that, then it will be Ultimate. It will have every good thing about every Smash Brothers game. and I don't think he'll make another one. I think this is his way of saying goodbye forever, because he doesn't want to do anymore. He said already, for years, he's like, I'm done with Smash, I don't want to do anymore, I don't want to do anymore. I don't know whether he still is upset that he has to keep doing Smash, but I think with this Ultimate one, he's like, I think he's gonna be happy with it. Like if he delivers. And it seems like the point of it was to deliver. Like there was no reason to make a Smash game if you weren't gonna do everything that the audience wanted to do, to have, because like, I think he's done with it. And he just wants to make them happy so that they will shut the fuck up and stop asking for more. Which is what I hope happens, really. I want people to be content, finally. And that would be the one. And if Nintendo comes out with a new console, it'd just be like a port of Smash Ultimate. Or like new characters for it. Because as much as I like a console coming out and it's a new console, it's an old-fashioned idea to have a new console come out. It was only impressive when I was a kid because the new hardware was so much more advanced than the old hardware. And so you need to make a new console because you can't really just, you know, you can't patch the current hardware. It was just so much more advanced. There's like, wow, it's a big event. There's all these new things you can do with these new game consoles. And the idea of consoles coming out is, you know, it's dying out because there's no reason for it.
Thank you for selecting.
So I wouldn't mind like the Switch being the last Nintendo console, as much as that sounds weird.
Please remove all personal belongings.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. This
Ooh, that was close. I have 24 seconds. Man, that's easy. I've heard he wants to keep doing it as long as there's demand for it. Oh, well. Fair enough then. Good for him. I have no problem with Smash Brothers games coming out. Forever, really. It's just that I probably won't buy all of them. Because the thing I liked most about Smash was the Subspace Emissary and the cutscenes that had all the characters interacting with each other. Playing the game was, you know, it was alright. But I don't really have like the lifestyle that, you know, really has anything to do with friends coming over and playing video games like I used to.
Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
Alright, Rilga. Rilga. Oh, is that all of them? Yeah, that's all of them. I did it. Right. Let's hoverboard up the ass. See, I say all these things and I'm like, ah, you could turn that into a video, but like, I already said it. Writing it down, then saying it again, just to make it cleaner, is like, whatever. Does the world need to know my very clean thoughts about Super Smash Bros? Actually, I could probably make some sort of a video about that quite easily. Be like, oh boy. Oh boy. That's all I would do. See, I remember, you know, when Ridley was announced, and Nate made that that really great video with the editing. It's like, that just shows that Nate cares about editing videos and making things more than I do. Because, like, even if I had, like, a big passion, like, I'm trying to think, what is, like, a thing that I really want to happen, and that I would be that happy if it did happen? I can't really think of anything, except maybe Subspace Emissary, but I wouldn't think to make a big old video about it. I mean, the reason it was a big deal was really because nobody would, you know, Ridley was an idea for a long time and nobody thought it would be possible. And it was like a big, like, I told you so moment, like, I always believed. Like, yeah, that's a good reason to have such passion for such a thing happening. A character getting announced for a fighting game. He's too big. He's no dream too big. It was like, that's a cool I told you so. But nobody's really saying there's no way it's going to be a Subspace 2. So it's not the same level of anything. But I'm just thinking, like, in general, is there something that if it happened, I would be that happy? I don't even know. I'm mostly, like, annoyed and disappointed with everything. Oh wait, I should do this. I should let them go and kill him. No, they did it. So what are your thoughts on Metroid Prime 4, Hippo? I haven't played it. I don't have a Switch, by the way. If that's on Switch, I don't even know! I haven't been, like, Metroid Prime into it at all, because I didn't play it, ever. I have Metroid Prime 1, and I tried to play it for a bit. It was alright, but like, I like me that 2D Metroid. I like me the sprite Metroid. Sprites are dead, and no one does sprites, and it's annoying. That's what I like. When something's in 3D, when it used to be a sprite, it just feels bad. Oh, that's one thing. That's like an analogy. When somebody says, like, lower poly things are bad, I just, I can liken it to preferring a sprite Metroid over, like, a 3D side-scroller. Because I think they did that, didn't they? They did, Samus Returns 3DS or whatever. And it looks okay. But it's just, it's 2D Metroid, but in 3D models. And I don't like it. I don't like it. I prefer sprites. Pokemon is one of the only things that looks better with 3D. But Fire Emblem in 3D never looked as good, ever. Fire Emblem will only ever be good in sprite form.
Rhino for your robot. Trade you.
Or like if the people who did
okay, Ratchet.
Bayonetta animated it or something.
What's a rhino anyway?
Rip ya a new one.
What did you just say to me?
R-Y-N-O. Rip ya a new one.
Why, that's the most powerful missile launcher in the galaxy.
Oh dude, should I get a rhino?
From the flowers.
It's not even good though.
Did I say anything about it being hot? You better watch.
I feel like people like Nate just get a lot out of the cultural phenomenon. In some ways, the game itself isn't even as important to them as the celebration of video game culture and history. I mean, yeah. 150,000 bolts is not a lot, but I don't have that much. Remember in the old Ratchet Clank, when 150,000 bolts was way too much money? That's kind of fun. Seeing how, like, you know, the price of the rhino inflated with the bolts.
Press the select button or click the right analog joystick to bring up the map. This may...
Why you tell me that now? You know, this game's fucking cool, I should play it. I love all these characters. Yeah, man. Ratchet and Clank is the bomb. It's like, what if a Saturday morning cartoon was a video game? And it was really good. There you have it. Ratchet and Clank. A cult classic. Except it's not a cult classic, it was a big classic. Everyone knows it. Then they made a sequel, which was better. Then they made another sequel, which was about the same. And then they made another sequel, which was a different genre, but awesome. Oh yes. Who's gonna win? Alright, place your bets. I'm gonna press that button, and the cleansers are gonna come out of the doors, and they're gonna try and destroy the green slime. And the green slime's gonna try and win. This is Rowdy Fuckers Cop Killers. The slime's alive. Who's gonna win? I've got to turn around the camera. Oh shit. It's down to these 5. Oh shit. He turned them all small, but he's dead. And there we have it. And now I can suck him up. Easiest battle of all. Oh yeah, the HD trilogy package is good. It looks exactly the same, but it's just a bit of HD. Get out of here, little man. Oh shit. Fucking... At least they have one of those. As always in Slime City, the winner was the bourgeoisie boy who pitted the lower classes against one another. Yes. Hello, it is I, Ben Munch. Why don't those guys use flamethrowers? That would be much more effective. Look at that tease. Oh, it's broken. You can't go there. Whoops. I know the way to get there, though. Follow me. Follow my lead. First we need to blow up this mammoth. This mammoth tank. Very strange tank to have like a sneeze bomb as the attack. Oops. Secret! Oh, it's very secretive. Fuck. Okay. Oh, you piece of shit. Well, I don't care. Oh, I kinda care though. Thing is, in order to have a good usage out of the gold bolts, you need a lot of them. Yeah. Just gotta walk real slow. Oh yeah, I hate that. By turning around, you don't turn on a dime, you turn like in an actual arc, like a real human would. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You do this. Whee! Ratchet Clank nuts and bolts. Oh! Racing game. I don't think there was a Ratchet Clank racing game, but there was racing mini games. There's racy mini games. Gold bolts is to buy stronger versions of the weapons that you have, right? Or am I right? Yes, that is correct. You get them, you have to go to the last area, one of the last areas in the game. One of my favorite levels, actually. And there's a secret area where you can buy gold versions of normal weapons, which are more powerful and have more ammo capacity, I think.
Welcome to the HoverCon Intergalactic
Look,
Hoverboard
she's got boob bounce.
Competition. Captain Qwark's giving away a brand new platinum zoomerator to the winner of this competition.
Oh, she doesn't have it there.
Zoomerator.
I think it was just the first
Perhaps
motion.
that
It's
would
like,
be the future
whoa!
accomplishments that Skid's agent requires.
Wait, do you guys mean Skid McMarks?
Yeah, Skid couldn't make it, so we're here to, you know, fill in for him.
Guess we'll see about that.
Oh, there's yet another one there. I remember there was a cheat. But it's not really a cheat, it's just sort of like... There's some weird, like, combination of something. Like, if you jump in front of her in a certain way, her boobies go bigger. And I was like, whoo! All the little boys were like, wow! Oh, my favorite! I never actually figured that out as a kid. I never looked up cheats. No, wait, I think I did look up cheats, but I saw that one, I was like, who cares? Because I was a kid. I didn't understand the nature of... the true nature of the beast. It's kind of funny that they put that in there. I'm wondering if the HD remaster trilogy removed that one, because it's like, oh, a bit racy, bit wrong, bit sexist. Anyway, time to do the fucking this. The hardest, worst thing of all time. Oh, you know, I'm gonna try the thing, actually. I'm gonna... Well, I gotta finish this first. Then I can leave. Or maybe, yeah, I can quit. I wanna buy... I need to buy a certain thing. There's no weapon thing here. Let's open that. But like if you have the taunter, you stand there. Oh no, wait, there's a very complex way to cheat. Never mind. You can do it if you use the jetpack and then do a backflip. Is that the boob thing? Right, I can buy the taunter. All right, here for the floor. We got the blaster, we got the glove of doom, the taunter, and the mind glove. We cannot buy all of them. Which ones?
That's a real beauty.
So we got two cheap ones, two expensive ones. I could have none of them. I could have 2 of them. Which ones?
Oh,
say in chat. Blaster, glove of doom, taunter, mind glove, or 0. Hey, you making a new video? You know. Well, you don't. That's why you're asking. I am making steps. No, I'm not really working on a video immediately right now. I know I should. I'm thinking of a Rayman 2 review. It'll be a while, probably. Not like months and months a while, but maybe a month. And I'll be like, ah, okay. I've been busy with lots of different things than YouTube.
Let's go, buddy. I ain't got all day.
Glove of Doom, Blaster. Oh, by the way, Hippo, what are your thoughts on the PS4 remake of this game? I played the beginning, I didn't like it, and the fact that it was a movie tie-in, and the fact that you can't understand the plot of the game if you haven't seen the movie is really stupid. Like, they don't give you enough information in the game cutscenes.
So, you gonna buy something or what?
Oh, shut up, lizard man. From Baldur's Gate. Okay, we got Glove of Doom and Blaster. I guess I'll do that. I guess I could buy the mini Mind Glove too, but I don't. Oh, I missed out on the Glove of Doom thing. Well, it doesn't matter. Whoops. Gonna die. Man, how does this fucking thing work? I do like it though. Very silly. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna plan my day tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow I think is like the EV community day, something or other. On Pokemon Go. Does anyone play Pokemon Go in the audience? Raise your Pokeballs right up. Put your balls up. I'm gonna be playing that when that happens. But then after that, I need to work on a script thing. For not YouTube. But then after that, I think I might stream some Rayman 2. Just to get some ideas. Yes, Rayman 2. There's multiple different versions of Rayman 2. And the thing is, I grew up with one on PC. So would I stream that one, or would I stream the PlayStation one? I guess, you know what? It would be easier for me to stream the PS1 version. Shit. Oh shit, I'm dead. Come on. Alright, I'm making good time. But I was always scared of this part so much. Because if you just hold X... If you just hold X, you go straight up, which means you don't actually go up that diagonal bit at the end. So you have to press X periodically.
Hey, press conference is over. Captain Qwark don't want no more reporters bugging him in his trailer.
Oh, you see,
I would if I could, I ain't got no iPhone. Pokemon Go is not on iPhone, it's on everyone. You don't have an Android either. What? Well, if you don't have a phone, then whatever. But what other phones are there? Penguin?
You convince me to let you in. You snap a picture of the captain in his underpants. Then you sell a picture to the info tabloid for $1 million volts.
You've got it all wrong.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here making 6 volts an hour, and I have to listen to a lecture from that cheapskate Qwark. So you don't get in unless I get a kickback. In advance.
Count yourself lucky then, because you start playing that crap, you sign a contract with the devil. What's wrong with Pokemon Go? What beef do you have with Pokemon Go?
You see how it works? You
PS1 version of Rayman 2 I grew up with. But it's almost the worst version, not that it's bad though. I think it is the worst version. Yeah.
It's Ratchet Clank, Captain. You know, from the
Oh, yes, I know who you are.
You do?
Yes, and thank the galaxy.
Yeah, the thing about the Rayman 2 is like, what do I play? Which one? I know both of them.
Great. Does that mean we can go hoverboard?
Do I have to play both games and then combine them, compare them?
And I believe that
it's not really that interesting.
Can put a stop to this madness.
Together? You mean you want our help?
Look, Ratchet, I've been keeping.
And then there's like the Rayman Revolution, which is the PS2 one. Or Rayman something or other.
Really?
Which is like a special Rayman 2, which I haven't played. You know what? I should try and buy that. Oh, it's £1 million.
What makes one man toil in obscurity while another becomes a hero?
It's so bizarre to me that Pokemon Go doesn't have regular Pokemon stuff like teams and battles.
Wise men through the ages have
What do you mean teams?
But Captain Qwark
they have teams. 3 of them.
That's why he's been able to
PvP battles are coming at some point though. They say they're trying to get it done before the end of the year.
Now is your opportunity to see if you got the
so, you know, then it will have it.
This infobot contains coordinates to Qwark's secret base.
Having a team, you can have a team of your favorite boys. What are you talking about? You haven't played in a while, have you?
Can you Quarkly quit? Oh, just make your way through the defenses to the center of the base. Prove yourself. Learn the secret and earn your place in galactic history.
You can make the like a bunch of teams. I think just 5 at the moment, and then you can do all that stuff. PvP's coming soon. Raids have been a part of a thing for a while. Like the game is great.
Meet me at my headquarters.
I will happily debate how good Pokemon Go is with anyone, because I think it's really good. Yeah, you can get a team of 6 of your Pokemon together forever. until they die. Wait, I should use the Glove of Doom. Call me a prug. Really wish I knew the combo. Lol, I think it's working. Look at that fucking shit. It's so silly. It's so goofy. Like, what does it even mean? You impress her so much that her boobies grow. Because that's what happens. Maybe, actually, she is an alien. You don't know. Maybe that's exactly how it works. Ridiculous. They don't even look nice. They look strange. Right, let's do the race. Now, I don't think doing tricks on this gets me anything. But it is gnarly. Whoa. Not enough power. Damn it. I always miss that jump. You have to jump a little bit to get it. Shit. Oh, whatever. Oh, I'm in first place. Alright, that's good. You tap a little bit and then... There you go. Too much. Oh, I got close. Oh, oh! I've lost. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. Last little bit. Fuck off. It's always the thing with this. You do so well first time, and then you make one mistake, you lose, and then every time after that you get worse and worse and worse until you want to die. That's what happens. This is what always happens. And then you think to yourself, was it luck? How did I do it so well the first time? And you'll never know, because you'll never be good, ever again. Oh, I almost got high enough that time. See, every time you're in first place, you can't make a single mistake, because they'll magically teleport to just in front of you every time you respawn. Doesn't matter how much in front you are. They will just become in front of you. And so the very final hurdle is the worst place to go. So you can't recover. Ooh. Don't fuck it up. Bada bing.
Hi folks, Captain Qwark here. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce this year's HoverCon Intergalactic Champions. Let's give it up for newcomers.
Ratchet and Clank.
Hey, look, that's us.
Today's winners will take home a brand new professional-grade Model T-15 Platinum Zoomerator. Manufactured by Gadgetron, this hoverboard drive delivers more lift, speed, and maneuverability than any other anti-grav device on the market. Well, folks, that's all the time we have. Tonight, remember to set your info bots to the Qwark Classic channel for tonight's episode of Dogfight Over Death.
Oh, are you talking about...
Starring yours truly. Thank you and have a Qwark-tastic
Oh shit, I wasn't looking at the screen. At least, lol. It's still huge. She was impressed by my skills. Very funny. Yeah, what you're talking about, Aeon, is like incidents involving people who, to try and get to Pokestops, have like endangered themselves or gone on to, what do you call it, restricted areas and gotten in trouble or died, which happened like the first few months of the game's launch. And then they updated the game. They removed a lot of dangerous Pokestops. And they changed the way you find Pokemon so that you're not, you know, going into areas directly. You have to, you know, happen upon them. So that they're less liable if you do hurt yourself. But it's not like you can't sue them. It's just they're less liable. Like, it's your fault if you get murdered because they don't have control over who wants to kill you. And if you go into a place at night to catch a Pokemon, now they no longer can say, or you no longer can say, it was the Pokemon game's fault, because if there's not a Pokestop there, there's no indication from the game itself that there is anything there. You have to walk there first, and then you'll see if there's something there. That, like, they changed the way you can track Pokemon. Now you can only find Pokemon that are at Pokestops, and all the Pokestops at the moment are safe, presumably. They've gotten rid of a lot of ones due to, like, complaints. Like, this is my private property, remove this Pokestop from my private property, and they said okay, and they got rid of it. So, like, they're just covering themselves. It's not like you can't sue them for damages if they actually did anything wrong. It's not as drastic as, like, you sign away all your rights to have any complaints. Like, that's not how it works. Like, even, you know, you don't even need to sue them. All you would need is to, like, make, like, a case in public, like, to the media. Like, say to the media, Pokemon Go did this to me. And then the media will be like, ooh. And then Pokemon Go would be like, shh, don't say that. That's not true. So you don't even, it's not even like something they can control, people getting upset like that.
Haven't we done enough already?
What? I can't hear you.
I said, haven't we done?
Sorry, still having trouble. Tell me later.
Later? We might be dead by then.
What?
How can he not hear them when there are subtitles? I think there were also cases of people luring people into areas to play Pokemon Go and then mugging them. And I think that, I forget how they lured them. I think they just went to places where Pokemon were. But I forget. They've changed the game in ways that have made it more safe. So I don't worry about it, really. It's more like, if you go outside in a bad neighborhood, it's really the neighborhood's fault that you got shanked and mugged, more so than it is a game that makes you go outside. Because it doesn't make you go to that specific place outside. It goes all over the world. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Aside from that, I can't see any argument as to why the game is bad. So I win. Ha ha ha. Although, like, the media latched onto the small parts about Pokemon Go that were bad, like the ability for some people to get mugged and someone, like a couple people to die. But, like, the overwhelming majority of people have had no problems in that department whatsoever, even if they were in a bad neighborhood. You know, sometimes it's just easy to blame a video game for problems. Shit! Actually, Hippo, once you sign their terms of service, you give up the rights to sue them. Okay, I have not heard this. And it seems like a very strange thing, but like, I don't know. It just seems like the sort of thing you can't really even enforce. Like, if I wanted to sue Pokemon Go, but I had played the game, couldn't I just get a friend to sue? Using me as an example? Like, what does it mean you lose your rights to sue them? I don't think that's even legal. To have a terms of service say you can't sue us. I think there's things you said that, you know, stop you from, like, you are responsible for your own safety, which I agree with. Like, if you're so focused on a mobile game that you don't look as you walk into traffic, then that's more your fault than the game's fault. I don't think you should be able to sue them for reasons like that. But I don't think it can prevent you from suing them and, like, for anything. What's this? A girl got murdered in my county. When she went out to a guy's house she corresponded to trade Pokemon cards. This happened a while ago, but it still freaks me out. He also raped her and buried her in his yard. Fuck. Okay, I'm gonna click on this YouTube link. 5 shocking Pokemon Go moments caught on tape. Okay, immediately I'm not like fucking. I'll go to the timestamp, but it's already like very stupid. Like,
the crimes are still being investigated, but the teens are suspected to have used the Pokemon Go lure trick to commit at least 10 armed robberies.
okay, where's the
Thing about Pokemon Go that most players are completely unaware of, the very scary Pokemon Go terms of service that everyone agrees to when installing the game. The terms of service provided by Pokemon Go creator Niantic Labs contains this clause. This is a legal clause that every user agrees.
okay, attribution notice, except I can't, when I pause it I can't see because the play button is in front of the fucking thing. I hate that. And now I can't see it because it's off screen. Great, now I can't read it. Bullshit.
Aware of the very scary Pokemon Go terms of service that everyone agrees to when installing the game. Terms of service provided.
Attribution notice, except for certain types of disputes described. Agreement to arbitrate section below. You agree that the disputes between you and Niantic will be resolved by binding individual arbitration, and you are waiving your right to a trial or jury.
By Pokemon Go creator Niantic Labs contains this clause. This is a legal clause that every user agrees to when signing up to play Pokemon Go. And basically what it means is that It's Niantic Labs. So the company who makes Pokemon Go gets to pick who decides if your case against them is valid or not.
Well, I immediately don't trust this guy because he made a top 5 video. But, you know, I don't speak lawyer. I also don't trust that he speaks lawyer, so I don't know whether what he's saying is overreacting or not. I changed the... close the Twitch. Burger King foot lettuce. Yeah. I don't see why that makes it a bad game. Like, there's probably, like, a lot of fucked up things in terms of service for... I mean, definitely in things like YouTube. You don't get any money at all. Aw, man. Fuck you. I understand that there's maybe a concern there, but I would not trust that as a major source. Like, I would ask a lawyer first what that means, rather than relying on just some guy's top 5. Because when anybody looks at a lawyer thing, and then says, so basically this means, and then they say what they think it means, I'm like, I just don't trust that. Lawyer speak is very confusing. You can't really dumb it down. Fuck. Yeah, that sound effect is broken, which is weird, because there's a sound effect. This is just a part of the disc that can't be read. Or maybe the sound of these bombs going off negates it. That was not... How does it reach that far? Sure, it has improved over the years. However, the lack of content it had made me go meh about it. Also, 2 words make diplomatic immunity. Could easily be at play. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean, at play? And with who? Niantic has diplomatic immunity? Why? Maybe I don't know what that is. I mean, I know a lot of people hate Pokemon Go after they first played it because they only liked it because it was a hype thing. And now that it's not as hype, they're like, fuck this game sucks. How can you still be playing it? And I'm like, it's a great game and it's been it's just been getting better consistently. If you liked Pokemon Go because it was a hype thing, well then you're just an idiot. You're a sheep. And if you were turned off at it when it was launched because of the lack of features, well, it's got so much more. You know what? It doesn't matter. Really. It doesn't really matter. Actually, it kind of does matter, because I like people playing Pokemon Go. It means the more people play Pokemon Go, the more, like, fun community events can happen. I would prefer a game where more people were playing the game so that I could do more raids in my local area. There's not enough people. I got an EX raid pass, by the way, if anybody knows what that means. So that might be my first Mewtwo I'll get. I assume it's a Mewtwo, actually. I don't know for sure. Fuck. Where is it? I hate those fucking turrets. So how much has it both improved and implemented from 2016? Well, it's hard to remember exactly what it was lacking in 2016. Trading is now a thing you can do. You can trade with people. You can have a friends list where you can send gifts to people. There are gyms and gym badges where you put your guys in the gym and you win. They've reworked the gyms. They've reworked the combat, so it's better. The structural integrity of the game is a lot more solid. I never crash now, whereas I used to crash every fucking second. Now I'd never crash. It's great. There's it loads real quick. It's just overall really nice. There's Gen 3 and Gen 2 are out. And yeah. The game doesn't lag, it's smooth as buttock. I don't know what to say really. It's recognizable as the same game, obviously, but it's not recognizable as, a piece of, a flawed game in the way it was. The only thing you could really say is that, oh, it doesn't have PvP battling, even though it's going to have that soon. And then what are they going to say? They're going to say nothing. Although I don't know how PvP battling is going to work. They've added shiny Pokemon. There's a lot of community events. Raids are a fun thing to do, which is where you fight the Pokemon. They just appear on the top of a gym, and then you've got like an hour to defeat them. And there are different levels of raids, so like 1-star raids are easy and soloable. When they go up to 5-star, which are like, you need like 5 or 10 people. And then when you win the raid, you get a bunch of items, and then the ability, or the opportunity to catch the Pokemon. So like, they're usually legendaries and stuff when they're 5 stars. And the legendaries rotate. They got field research, which is like daily quest things. You spin a Pokestop, you get field research. If you complete it, you get items or a Pokemon encounter that may be a rare one, depending on how difficult the field research was. Yeah, loads of things. Oh, fuck off. Just wanted to kill these crates. Alright, I'm trying to think. Where's the secret? I think is it here? Yeah. Where? Fucking hell, just kill me. What do you think of Ratchet Deadlocked? It was good. It was probably... I mean, it's one of my favorites, but they're all my favorites. Like, for a game that's like a spin-off, that's not supposed to be a main game, it feels very complete like a main game. It's got the story, it's got everything. I really like the commentator characters. The whole thing's great. The little robots that follow you around, they have personality. Like, it so easily could have been just a bunch of shooting, but it was like a real game. It's like, that's how you do a spin-off. I haven't played the Clank game. I think there was a game, or maybe I'm thinking of Daxter for PSP. Maybe there was a Clank version of, you know, You're Just Clank or something, but I haven't played any other Ratchet games aside from the first 4. And I consider the first 4 a quadrilogy, because they're like... The third one and Deadlocked, or Gladiator, are like so similar in terms of combat. Feels just like an add-on. It feels like an add-on that was turned into a real game, and so I think of it as like the 4th game, even though most people would say Tools of Destruction is the 4th one. I didn't see that guy. Secret Agent Clank, yeah. God, I hate... In the first game, the checkpoints weren't very generous. I've been going for about 3 hours now. No wonder my voice hurts. How do people do longer streams than this? I don't know if people even do that. Like, what is the average stream time for a person? It feels like it's way longer than 3 hours. But I don't actually watch that many streamers, so I don't know. I know someone like Kriparian would be like an 8-hour streamer, because he doesn't talk that much, he just sort of like, yeah. Oh my god, that's a card. What? What? I'm playing Hearthstone. Never lucky. You know, that's him. He's like really low key, so he can probably go for a while without needing a break. Ben streamed 17 hours a few days ago. How? And what was he playing? Or was he drawing? If he was drawing, then that's different. Man, a 17-hour draw stream would be legendary. the amount of work that would be, you know, is a lot of work, but also like a lot of progress you're making. I doubt it was a draw stream for that reason. I couldn't do that, probably. Hollow Knight. Ah, what a fucking fag. That's a good game. Where's your brother? He is, well, I don't know. He's around, I just didn't ask him to be on this. I didn't think this was going to be a big thing. And it's not like a scheduled stream, so it would have been sprung on him. Although you know, I have no doubts he would have been up for it. But sometimes you gotta stream alone. I really just started this because I needed something to do and I wasn't sure what to do. This has been pretty fun. Like all these years later, this game's still good. Who would have thought? Oh, I remember this. You have to go all the way back. Fuck it. It's less effort to stream together, that's definitely true. If he was here doing half the talking, I wouldn't be doing all of the talking, that's for sure. I just don't like silence in a stream, so I don't know. I guess it's more common to just play the game and not talk, but it feels weird. Because I liken it to having someone over, like they're on the couch and you're just having a chat about something, and then to say nothing for like 20 minutes, or not that long.
You two
So like to say nothing is just sort of like awkward, like so do you want a drink? Need anything?
Ratchet, this is no time for you to become cautious. We have reached our goal.
When will you continue bail, Jape?
There's something fishy going on here.
Ah, man.
Listen to your little metal friend,
So many
Ratchet.
things to do.
Your destiny is mere steps away.
Tomorrow,
Something
I really need to work on
This
my
is it.
script
Qwark is going to help us stop
through the
Champion
weekend
Drake.
and then on Monday.
Why,
Tuesday,
thank you, Clank. You've
I
been
will do
most helpful.
bail Jape. But Wednesday, I will do some sort of something to do with a video.
What do you mean?
What do you think he means, genius? He's not gonna help us, he's gonna kill us.
You catch on quick. Although there is one problem with your hypothesis. I'm not going to kill you.
Didn't you mention you liked watching German? He usually streams 4 to 5 hours, right? I watch Germa's YouTube clips. I've never been really into watching streams.
It's really not that difficult to
They're always, like, because of America, like, every stream is from, like, 1 AM to 7 AM or something. Like, I can never catch them, ever. I'm always too tired. And so I'm like, yeah, whatever, streams suck. Whoops. Wasted a lot of shit. Here he comes. I really like this because it's like an enemy from a cutscene from earlier that I thought was just a pretend enemy when I was a kid. Like, hey, he's not real. That's just a pretend. But then he is real. Whoa, that fucked me. Excuse me. What are you even doing? Okay, now you're doing attacks. Something just beeped on my computer. On my my phone, I mean. What is that? Well, Germa went live right now. Oh fuck! There's too many things. There's always like, oh, I make a decision. I'm definitely gonna do this. And then it's like, but what about these 3 other things that you need to do immediately? I'm like, oh, you're right. You're right. Whoa, I didn't know I had that attack. Can get bomb gloves. Bit of blaster. Whoops. Oh, can the glove of doom go through him? Right, I'm curious. Okay, they can't damage him, but they can go through his shield. I did it!
I wonder what that infobot is for.
Maybe it can replace you.
We're pinned down! We're pinned down! The ships are hammering our position from the air!
From the air.
That was a little too close. We need support now! Actually, I need support. My entire battalion went AWOL and left me to fight this war on my own. If the enemy doesn't kill those guys, I will. I'm not gonna last much longer. Requesting immediate assistance. Over and out.
Those are direct ships destroying that planet. We must help that commando.
Are you serious? That's it. I am out of here. Captain Qwark is gonna be sorry he messed with me.
This is not about Captain Qwark anymore. There are innocent lives being lost.
Yeah? Well, I'm done with this stupid hero stuff. I got my own agenda now.
Ratchet, this is not like you.
What do you know about me? You've spent this whole time looking for Qwark. You don't know anything about me.
I know that you will do the right thing.
Well, right now the thing I want to do is find Qwark. How do you start this stupid thing?
Have you forgotten? You need a robotic ignition system. I will start the ship if you agree to help that commando.
So, blackmail is it? Fine. Just shut up and start the ship.
Back so soon?
Oh, you're talking to me.
I'm not in the habit
I really
of
like
talking to
that.
myself,
How
you
he
buffoon. Did you get rid of
gets
them?
just so
Yes.
mad.
No.
Like
Well,
it's a change of character. But it's not like at the time when it usually happens in a story. Like he gets mad at his partner and he hates him, but he has to use him to continue going.
highly
And he
engaged
very
spokesman
slowly
for my
starts
planet.
to realize
Then the
that
next time
Clank
I send
is,
you to do a job,
you know,
I
he's
want
not a bad
results.
guy, and
Now
he
get
stops
out of
being
my sight.
angry. It's like other things, they leave that until too late, and then they don't have enough time to make the redemption gradual enough for it to feel serious. So it just feels like a formality, like, oh yeah, we fell out, and we're back for the finale. We're going over the course of a video game, you can really play video games.
Add attention, you deserting maggots! The next time you soldiers try to go AWOL, I'll shoot you myself.
Look, I just want to...
Zip it, worm! You see those bombers? If you don't get to the turrets and knock those ships out of the sky, this whole planet's gonna be rubble! Meet me at the city entrance.
He needs our help.
Yeah? Why don't you go help him? Into another trap. Well, go on. Go fight some evil.
At least I'm not a coward.
Whatever. As soon as I find Qwark, I'm selling you for scrap.
Hey, you know what? I never really noticed that before, but that's like the taxi thing. And they blew it up. I never realized it was there from the beginning. And you get to see it get destroyed. Got him. Oh shit, the Devastator is in this level. Should I get it? I mean, why not? I feel like I get so many bolts, but like they're just a little bit of bolts. 15,000. Need 150,000 for the Rhino. That's ridiculous. You know, there's something satisfying about like later being able to put this on Gibbon Gaming, even though nobody really watches it. Maybe get 20 views or something. Because it's just nice. It's just nice to have an archive. Something about it, you know, it's not really the content that matters to me. I mean, the content of the streams being good is obviously important. But like, the archive, the appeal to an archive is just the keeping of a record, more so than it is going back to it. You know what I mean? That's why looking at a journal is nice. You don't really need to read every entry, but you just need to know that there, yes, I made a journal entry at this date. Very good. Oh shit, I should have got the Devastator. Oh wait, I don't have enough bolts. Gotta get it. Gotta get enough bolts. This is how we lure them out.
purchase one from the Gadgetron vendor on this world.
Oh, yeah, alright. I can't purchase it. I don't have enough cash. You know what? I can send out my little fuckers. I actually remember this place. Is this a gold bolt area? Must be. Yeah. Yeah! Always nice to find something new that you forgot. 'Cause I think I did. I did at one point collect everything in this game. Got all the gold bolts and all the secrets. Not all the skill points though. The skill points are hard, even if you know what they are. There we go, neutralized. I think after this level I'm gonna stop the stream because I'm getting a bit tired, getting a bit sluggish, and a bit non-speakery. Yeah, I got him. The tank got in the way. Oh, now they're dead. Oh man, I also want to make a game. I also want to make a fucking album. Oh, shut up. Shut up.
Blasted thing, it won't budge. I've tried everything I know short of nuclear weaponry. No, never mind.
Well, you tried. See ya.
Not so fast, soldier. You're going into that compound even if I have to throw you. Aha! That ventilation shaft leads to the turret platform. Soldier, find a way to use that shaft to infiltrate the compound undetected. You've shown bravery by making it this far, soldier. And for that, I reward you. I intercepted this communique that you might find useful. Take it. I'm off to find my battalion. Good luck.
Hello once again, fellow blog. I hope this message finds you well. As many of you know, our home planet is no longer habitable. We've abandoned our factories, our laboratories, and our happy lives because of the encroaching pollution, leaving much behind. Fortunately, the nearby planets will supply us with all we need to create our new home, which is nearing completion. Once our scientists locate the ideal orbit, our new world will be perfect. So reserve your space now. Prime locations are filling up fast. Good day.
Now do you understand why we must stop him? He won't rest until he has destroyed every planet in the galaxy.
Yeah? Well, I got bigger fish to fry.
Bigger than the galaxy?
Well, different fish anyway. Look, didn't that commando guy say we could get into that compound?
Yes, by using the ventilation shaft. But we will need something special to walk on that.
Fine. Let's get going then. We'll come back later.
You will need a pair of Gadgetron Magna boots.
I don't know whether I like the fact that it says you will need exactly this item that you don't have yet on this. It's not on this planet. Like, I appreciate that they say it's not on this planet, so you don't spend ages looking. But I don't know whether it's good to like say immediately exactly what you need when the characters aren't exactly sure. And then the help thing comes up and says, this is exactly what you need. Like, why would that not be in the cutscene if it was gonna say it right after, you know? It's like the Gadgetron help vendor is like non-diegetic or something. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's do the grindy boot. And then it's enough for me. Alright, I did it. I'm gonna go around about getting all the bolts first. Don't know really why I'm doing that. Just kind of want to. I think there's a skill point for not taking damage on this, which I think is ridiculous. Whoa, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck off. Right, I see now why that's bad. Grind boots are like the most satisfying unsatisfying noise. Well, it's not unsatisfying, it's like a scraping sound that isn't a piece of shit. It sounds pretty good. Like, how do they do that? How do they make a scraping sound nice? Hey, I got it for not taking damage.
Who are you? What are you doing?
We are on a mission to save the galaxy.
Speak for yourself and put your hands down. You look ridiculous.
Actually, I don't care who you are. I've got to get the heck out of here. I joined the army to get money to go to college.
This game's general sound design is really satisfying to me. Yeah, me too.
This is a noble cause.
Everything about this game is just polished. Like, for the time,
Here,
it's so, like, good.
Robot. Give me some bolts for bus fare and it's yours. Thanks,
Like in every aspect, the writing, the cinematography even, the animation, the story,
Supreme Executive Chairman Drek.
the character designs, the world design, the comedy, the gameplay, the creativity behind everything. It's just like, man, imagine if video games were like that. Not every video game has to be funny, but like, I haven't seen a game come this close to being this good. in this sort of way. Like A Hat in Time has no story. It's got terrible cinematics and animations, but you know, the in-game stuff, animations is fine. But like the cinematics is sort of like the characters like like it's and the gameplay and the polish of the way everything works.
Forget it.
It's just something missing from games that attempt the 3D platformer. I don't know how to really put it into words aside from everything's better in the olden times when things were good. When it wasn't necessarily about, you know, the pixels. I'm a rambler. I'm a silly idiot. Okay. We need the gas. We need the. Yeah, we need to go. Oh wait, no, we're finished. We're finished. Oh, yes, I'm tired. We've been going for 3 hours and a half an hour. Have you played the game Gurumin: A Monstrous Adventure? It's a 3D platformer. I have not. I've never heard of that. Gurumin. I'll Google it. PSP, oh that's why not. That's why I haven't seen it. Oh, this looks cute. You're a little orange girl. Oh, it's on Steam as well. Okay, I might look into that. But for now, I'm tired and I'm tired. Thanks for watching. Streams, videos, comics, games, music, art. It's me, Hypocrite. That's what I do. Lots of it. Give and take. Patreon. I don't know what I am. And with that,